Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Heather Hope with The Inspired Entrepreneur podcast. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you had an amazing week. Let me know, come on over to YouTube. Let me know what you have planned for this weekend. We kind of thought about going to Vegas, but it is, because a friend of mine, she received her economic stimulus thingy in the mail. And she uses our address. She's in Vegas. So I thought about just driving it to her, and then I was like, no, it's the holiday weekend. If it wasn't a holiday weekend, we might have gone up there. But anyway, because everybody and their brother leaves Phoenix to go do something else north. So anyway, okay. So let me know what you're doing this weekend. But welcome back. So on this podcast, we talk about law of attraction in your business. We also talk about life and love sometimes and all the good stuff. So it's based primarily from Abraham Hicks and sometimes Sanaya Roman and Bashar. I love both of them as well. And so I wrote this book called The Inspired Entrepreneur, and we go day by day through that book talking about the daily message. So let's jump into it. Let's see, April 3rd, Saturday. Perfect. Okay. Yesterday, it took me 20 minutes to get into it, but that's totally fine because I think my example yesterday was pretty cool. Okay. If it feels hard, it means you're not working from alignment. It feels exciting and energetic when you work from alignment. It's delicious. Okay, so when things are hard, when things are difficult. So when things are hard and difficult for you to get done or to work on, it literally means the energy is not lined up. It's just like trying to toast your toast and you didn't plug in the toaster. Like, it's not going to work. So it's kind of like, yeah, you didn't plug in the vacuum. Now, when you put a lot of effort into something, the results can happen. Like we can like bang things out, right? And get them done, but it's hard and it's not pleasant and it's like a bumpy road. And it's like, oh my God, life is so hard, right? And then you like come home, or you are home, and you just want to go to bed, and you just get irritable, and you take it out on your spouse, and you just age 10 years in the last 2. Like that is efforting too much, or that you develop some kind of addiction or something, right? And you just get burned out. That is all too much effort. And not plugging in the toaster, not plugging in the vacuum before you do the work. You have to plug in. That's why I preach meditation every morning. I write my 2021 list pretty much every morning. I do a lot of things that make me feel good. So I walk on my treadmill. I drink lots of water. I meditate. I visualize. I write things out. I tap into the feelings of the things that I'm manifesting. I take breaks. I take a nap. I watch stupid TV once in a while for a break. Like all these things I do throughout every day. I do all of those just to keep me going, because if I get bogged down, like if I'm working for, like right now I'm studying for my real estate exam, but like I can only do that for so long until my brain is like wants to explode and it's like gets too tired. So I have to get up and go do something else. Like sometimes I will take a nap. Sometimes I will go take a drive or go run an errand or have something to eat or watch TV or something. And then I go back to it when I'm feeling better. So if it feels hard, it means you're not working from alignment. It just means your toaster's unplugged. Like, have you plugged in? And so when you're plugged in, it's like, so I take some practice exams every so often. And it is like night and day. It's night and day of when I'm answering things really well and fast and I'm in alignment. And when I am not, when I'm struggling, I'm not in alignment. So, and so I miss more questions. It's almost scary to me because it's like, oh my gosh, I really have to maintain alignment throughout this exam to really pass it. And like my exam, my final, which I'm taking, this is, well, I'm pre-recording this a couple days in advance, but I'm taking my final exam Friday night, like, which is what, last night. So, it's 150 questions. And, you know, so there's a lot of states out there, a lot of other states that have less questions. And I would really love less questions, because when you take so many questions in an exam, it wears you out. It tires you out. Your brain gets tired, all of that. So I don't want to pre-pave that anymore. So, you know, so there's one thing that I do. I've taken it and I didn't pass by like 2 points, literally 2 points. So this time it'll be a lot better. But what I did last time, because you can't have, so you can have like your water or whatever. So for me, I know when I intake salt, it's like my brain lights up. You know, several years ago, I had low blood pressure for quite some time. And I know that when I intake, actually I'm thinking about it, when I intake salt, I like light up. So I'm very good about salt intake. I specifically only use pink salt, but I brought some salt in because, you know, it's proctored, it's online, and it's like super heavily supervised. So you can't have any food. So I sprinkled some salt on my desk, hoping they wouldn't see it. Gosh, that sounds so funny. But just so I can get through the exam in case like my brain starts getting foggy. I had my water and I never used it. I probably should have, but, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt because, you know, I used to always carry a little package of salt in my purse just for these moments when I feel really bogged down and really like very lethargic and all of that. So I know that salt really perks me up. So, you know, you have to ask yourself, if I'm efforting too much, if it feels hard, if it feels difficult, you got to take a break. That's when you take a break. You don't like push through and be like, I could do this, you know, and not get very far. So I take a break, I get back into alignment, and then I'm good to go again. Sometimes I hear a noise outside. It's creepy. So for a while, I haven't done it. Well, in a few days, I haven't done it. This week, I haven't done it at all. I've usually would take a nap around 4 o'clock. And by, you know, I'd get up around 5 or so, maybe 6 even. And I would have this like renewed energy. And I could, you know, get back on the computer while Roger's cooking dinner and do more stuff and be like alive again. But by 4 o'clock, I was just like done. I was so tired. I'm really efforting and I'm not getting anything done. That's the thing. When it's hard, I'm not getting anything done. Like it's not productive. It's not anything. Like when I'm studying and I'm really tired and I'm just like so done, I stop because I'm just efforting too much and I'm not learning. So that I go stop and I come back when I'm feeling better. So that's how, you know, like, especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you're able to, you know, create your own schedule, you can do stuff like that. You can, you know, you don't have to have like a standard 8 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 9 to whatever. You can, like, you can work throughout the whole day, bits and pieces, and go do other things as well. Like you can fit in some fun time and some other stuff, and you can go run an errand when you need to. You know, that's the benefit of being an entrepreneur, that you can do a whole lot more. You can have more of a work-life balance. by, paying attention to your energy, paying attention to, how you're feeling. And if you're bogged down, take a break. Okay. So if it feels hard, it means you're not working from alignment. How do you get into alignment? You take good care of yourself, feel good, think positive thoughts, think good thoughts. And if you're not thinking good thoughts, you got to go do something else. You got to distract yourself. You got to go find something fun to do. Go do anything to get yourself out of that space. It feels exciting and energetic when you work from alignment. So the number one thing is make sure that you're feeling good. Make sure you're feeling good. Because it's pointless to keep going when you're not feeling good. The thing is, when you're in alignment, you can get a lot more done. You can get a lot more accomplished. So I learned that, to be totally fine with days that I barely do anything. Because I know that right around the corner will be a really massively productive day because I allowed myself to have a break. It works like clockwork for me. It's like I will have a really, really productive day where I'm just on fire. Everything's working out. I am getting everything done. And then like the next day, I'm toast. I'm good. Like I just need to relax and I don't feel like doing anything because I did so much yesterday. It's not that I'm like worn out. I'm just kind of like I'm good today. Like I don't need to do everything. Like I did a lot yesterday. I'm going to rest today. I'll probably get back at it tomorrow, but if not, that's cool too. Because the days that I'm really, really on it, I'm getting so much more done than the average day that it all balances out. It's all energy alignment. And that's like, you don't have to be perfect every day. You just have to be, in alignment. And in alignment could mean I'm going to rest today. I need some me time. I need some, watch stupid TV time, stuff like that, whatever it is. Or I need to do errands, personal errands, because there's a lot of stuff that I need to get done in my personal life. Like right now I'm working on my to-do list for Monday because I've got two, other things I'm doing right now. I really want to take this weekend off. I say that, and then I may wake up, Sunday morning ready to do like another list of things that I want to get done. Who knows? Okay. I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.